Hey everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be a love reading, a friendship reading, a relationship reading. Whatever messages want to come through, I'm going to let them. We're going to find out who is in your life for a reason and what that reason is. Now I have 9 options here. I want you all to observe each of these stones and rocks and see which one really calls out to you. Now while you do that, I do want to announce that I still have exclusive pick a card readings going on my Patreon and also my Instagram. So if you haven't got a chance to check them out, go ahead and do so. I'll leave the links in the comment section. You guys already know the drill. I'm just going to get started on the video. Let's find out who is in your life for a reason and what that reason is. All right, option number 1. So if you chose option number 1, let's see what's going on. Here's what I see. It's a lot of cards here. All right, so I can already tell this person has entered your life to kind of bring a little bit more momentum because I see procrastination here. So you're probably the type that maybe procrastinated a little bit, or maybe they were the type to procrastinate a little bit. But let's see what my note says. Inspiration. Okay, so you guys are definitely the procrastinators. This person who entered your life gave you inspiration to kind of go after your dreams or what you really want. I feel like this person viewed you as somebody who was a little bit hermited to yourself, introverted, and maybe before you met them, you didn't really like to go out of your comfort zone or try. You saw this person as being really generous and just someone who had a lot of opportunity around them. So possibly this could be a work relationship, but we're going to look further into the cards to see. It's definitely going to vary. A lot of messages are going to come through today. This is what I kind of realized. But yeah, this person could be an earth sign. They're definitely hardworking, and you see them as really inspirational, and this is why they came into your life. Okay, also, this person may view you as really beautiful, or you might view them as really beautiful. And I feel like they definitely gave you more of a positive outlook and more clarity on like what you want, what direction you wanted your life to go in. Also, I feel like you and this person have a lot of trust for each other, which is probably something you struggled with as they see you as the hermit. So this could definitely mean that you keep to yourself and you don't trust many people. So I also see that in this relationship, there's definitely a lot of there's definitely a great connection. And this third person has a lot of knowledge, and I feel like you have knowledge as well. So you guys like to get together and talk about how much you know together. And yeah, this is what I see. There's a lot of yellow here, so I do feel like there's a lot of creative energy. So like I said before, it really does seem like this could be a work relationship. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, yeah, I almost feel like there's a lot of purity in this relationship as well. It doesn't feel like the relationship was there just based off of selfish needs. There's a lot of I'll help you, you help me type of energy. So it could be a friendship as well. So, okay. So yeah, this person came into your life to remind you to be more positive. And they also encourage you to move on from your past as well. Because I feel like this person might have just came in and said, listen, it's time to move on from those things that hurt you. You definitely need to move forward. It's important to think about what you desire, not what you fear. So yeah, this is really lovely. This person must be a really hard worker. They may not say these things up front, but I really do feel like they just live by the words that I'm saying. Like they just go for things and they have a lot of opportunity around them. And I kind of feel like with number 0 here, it kind of represents the fool. Like they just jump into things really easily, and you maybe had a hard time with that. So I also feel like with the North Node here, you have a lot of faith in this person. This person regained a lot of faith in your life. Now, they could be a Sagittarius, Taurus. You know, they could definitely have those 2 signs in their chart. And I just feel like, you know, they gave you a lot of momentum to go after your goals. You may have these signs in your chart as well. So I'm getting fire and earth again. So Taurus is here. They may have that in their chart. Also, Neptune is here as well. So maybe this relationship didn't really make much sense. At the time, when you look back, you're like, you know what? This person really did inspire me, or this person really does inspire me. Let's see for the romance. Okay. So this may not necessarily be a romantic relationship. Some of you guys, it could have been, but I do feel like chemistry and very soon. I feel like some of you guys have met someone like this in your past, and maybe it was a brief relationship, but they did inspire you, but then it kind of died out, and you kind of what happened with that? I do feel like very soon you might meet someone you have the same type of chemistry with, and I feel like it was kind of giving you kind of a preview of what's to come next. I also feel like there's just definitely was a great chemistry. You two definitely had a lot in common at the time period you came together, and like I said before, I feel like you guys both have a lot of knowledge and perseverance. It's just that I feel like this person was probably more extroverted and you were more introverted, and they kind of took you out of your shell and kind of inspired you. So I kind of feel like, you know, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. I feel like this is that person's motto. If you want it, go for it. I also see perseverance here. So I feel like this person taught you perseverance. Just keep going for your goals, keep going for your dreams. I hear for some of you guys was a boss as well. So, you know, it could have been a very brief, I hear Aquarius as well. It could have been a very brief type of, you know, thing, or it could have been a chapter in your life, but this was definitely a relationship that helped you. the Six of Pentacles here. So it was like one person was giving a lot of time and energy into that relationship. And I really feel like that was probably them, because you were viewing them as the generous, kind person. And honestly, in this reading, this is Six of Pentacles, right? Yeah, it is. Because sometimes I get new cards and I'm like, yeah, this is it. It's so funny. In this reading, in this current, okay, I can't even talk right now. In this tarot card right here, the Six of Pentacles is showing, usually it's depicted like somebody giving to like a beggar in the street, but this one doesn't show a beggar at all. It just shows the Six of Pentacles generous person looking down at all they built. Like, this person's a bit of a visionary, so I feel like when they spend time and energy on someone, it's like they feel like they see the big picture, like, okay, I'm helping them with their whole life here. They don't really give to like receive, if that makes sense, but they are not going to give just like to anybody, so they kind of just saw potential in you. That's why I feel like could have been a business thing. Could also be a relationship as well, but if it was like a mentorship. Peaceful resolution, ask your angels. So I feel like some of you guys may have struggled with understanding this connection at first, but I really do feel like there is a peaceful resolution between you two. And I also feel like ask your angels is like, it's up to you to really decide what you want to do with this connection, if it's still in your life. Let's see what the big things are. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so the tables have turned. So for a lot of you guys, the angels do want to say and point out that there is an opportunity for a relationship between you and this person still. Really interesting. This connection could still exist, because I do feel like it might have kind of died down a little bit for whatever reason. And I feel like, you know, there will be an opportunity for you guys to reconnect. I kind of feel like in this situation, it could have been a platonic friendship that might turn to a relationship later on. It could be a work relationship that could turn into a relationship or it could just be a friendship that turns into a work partnership. But I see the Two of Cups here. So this is pointing to like a really good balance situation. So I feel like, you know, it could have been reversed. Like maybe you helped this person out and now they're ready to kind of balance it out. But I feel like when we have moving on here, it's like maybe you moved on from this person, but I do feel like they might be popping back up again. Really interesting. So they could have Sagittarius or Taurus in their chart. Very soon, I do feel like you're going to realize, yeah, me and you did have a lot of chemistry, you know? We did. We got along really well. So decide what you want so that it comes to you. I feel like this also means, like, if you want this person in your life, you can go out there and get them. Because I feel like, you know, you may have went back to your hermit shell and maybe they just thought you weren't interested in them anymore. If this is a romantic thing, or if you're interested in any kind of relationship with this person, you need to tell them, because I don't think they know. I think they just are, they're looking at their goals, looking at the big picture, and you were just a part, like, not to be like, not in an offensive way, but you were just a part of a puzzle of their entire life. Like, it's not that they didn't see you as important, it was just that they are looking at a lot of things at once. It's just the type of person that they are. So let me get clarity on like what you could do next in this relationship. We got the Knight of Earth. Okay, so this person actually may be coming towards you still, but very slowly. Because I kind of do feel like a lot of you guys met this person and have a friendship with them, and maybe you want something more. And they're saying, yeah, they're coming, but they're taking their sweet time because they kind of have that, you know, visionary aspect. But they're definitely there to help you if you need them, and they definitely don't want anything in return. But I do feel like they might be starting a new project right now in their life as well, as the Ace of Pentacles is here. So they're not as established as they want to be, or as they made themselves out to be. So that's what I kind of feel like. They may have had some stresses going on with work or money or finance, even though they were still there helping you out. So yeah, this person was showing you, hey, stop procrastinating on some things you need to do. I'm saying, like, even if this is a brief relationship, they may have told you, like, hey, you know, did you check out your credit score lately? Have you been working on that? Like, they might just say random things to you that make you think, oh man, like, did you check out the trash today? I don't know, just stupid little things. Like, I feel like they might tell you or remind you that you need to do, because they're just that type of helpful person. So that's the for option number one. This person came into your life to remind you, hey, stop procrastinating on really important things you need to get done that they may intuitively mention to you. They also tried to show you, like, look at all these things I accomplished, you can do too. And they actually just got you out of your shell at a time period that was most important to you. So I feel like a lot of you guys were in your shell for a little bit and you weren't really getting out there. So that's what I see for option number one. That's what this person's connection is about. Hopefully you know who I'm talking about. All right, moving on. Option number two. Let's see who entered your life for a reason and what that reason is. All right, here we go. So, how teachable are you? Okay, so this person definitely came in to kind of show you that you still needed to learn. That's already what I'm seeing with this how teachable. This is how teachable you is like, it's like you're learning something. This card always reminds me of that. So you view this person as, let's see. Okay, so yeah, the situation might have been difficult because I feel like the swords are here. So this person might have been very cutting with their words. They may have been really direct with you, really honest with you. They might have even hurt your feelings. But yeah, you definitely felt like this person cut you with a sword. Okay, so what did you learn? Self-esteem and self-worth. So I'm sure this person came in and did actually said some things that hurt your self-esteem, that hurt your self-worth. But this did happen for a reason. And you know what? They see you as justice. So interesting enough, I do feel like they, even like the way they treated you, they kind of felt like you deserved it, which is like, I'm not saying you do, but I'm going to look more into the cards because I see justice here. They could have also been a Libra or have air in their chart. But I do feel like they just see, or you could, and I just feel like they just try to be like very logical. There's a lot of swords energy here. There's a lot of mental energy. So it could have been a relationship with a lot of mind games. All right, so yeah, so this person, I feel like it's funny because even though they're in their head, they could have been very romantic at one point. I do feel like you guys went through a lot of challenging times together. And because of this, you were growing from the situation. Dignity and elegance and patience. So you definitely had your dignity kind of questioned this relationship. You had to remain with your dignity even though this person kind of acted without it. That's what I kind of see. I do see, you know, let's see. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. So I kind of feel like this person had pride without dignity. So they weren't really caring about you or your feelings. I also do feel like elegance and patience. You had to be elegant and patient with this person. And there's a lot of challenging times. So let's see. Interesting enough, when this person came into your life, you were kind of dreaming big about them because you really did feel like maybe you had a future together, you know? Maybe you guys would be best friends forever in a relationship together, whatever the situation was. But at the same time, there was like, maybe you saw a lot of repeated numbers or you see their name everywhere. Like you were seeing or feeling things that you thought there's the universe telling you like, oh yeah, we need to be together. And you were like dreaming big about it. And I feel like that's what kind of shocked you because I don't feel like the situation turned out the way you really wanted it to. But let's see. Okay, so this person may be a Leo or have Leo in their chart, or you may have Leo in your chart as well. This person and you, I feel like both went through a lot of hardships in your life. So this is why you are the way you are. I do feel like this could have been a friendship as well. We got third house here, or just someone who's just very non-committal. We were dealing with here. I go we, as if I was in your relationship. We were dealing with this person. All right, and I also see second house here. So, headstrong. This person's very headstrong, and you're very headstrong. So, all right. So this person, I'm really getting kind of a little idea of what's going on, whether it was a friendship or relationship. I'm kind of getting romance here as well, because I feel like even though this person was really distant from you emotionally, you still wanted to give this person a chance. Like, even though this person was really different from you, you really wanted to give this person a chance. And even though maybe, like, it didn't make sense that you guys would work out, maybe you moved away, whatever situation was, maybe they moved away, you still had hope the situation would work out because maybe they were saying things that made you believe so, but then again, they weren't doing things that made you believe so. A lot of, like, Five of Swords energy, I feel like, going on here. Like, you couldn't win here. So I see Queen of Fire life experience. So really the best thing you guys could do from the situation is learn from it and become more confident and powerful in yourself. You really want to be like, just confident. That's what I kind of feel like. Okay, because what I'm getting from here, you might have a lot of fire in your chart as well. You might have really committed to this person and they never really gave you what you wanted. And finally you're just like, I'm going to do my thing. Like, okay, this was an experience. Like, I kind of learned now my self-worth and esteem are important and I'm going to go after what I want. Because I do feel like this person is very challenging. I don't feel like they ever gave you what you wanted, and that's what I see. So it's up to you, recovery. So it's funny because a lot of you guys could go back to this relationship. That's what I see. A lot of you guys could, be sucked back into this, but I feel like it's up to you, but you really should recover from it because I do feel like there was harsh words said, there was a lot of negativity, there's a lot of drama, and I do feel like, you deserve better than what this person is. So the universe is showing you, like, I'm hearing a lot of pride. Like, you definitely needed to let go of your pride because maybe you wanted to admit this person was in love with you and maybe it just wasn't all that, So that's what I see. Maybe you're like, maybe this relationship isn't what I thought it was. Maybe this person doesn't love me as much as they said they did because clearly their actions are not showing that. We got indecision here because remember, if someone wants to be with you or be around you, they're going to make that decision to do so. And if they do not make that decision to give you what you want and what you need and have your needs met, then are they really loving you? It can only be so much they can go through these challenging times. But I feel like the whole time you knew them, they were always going through these challenging times, like, oh, only till this ends, I'm going to be better, like, no, like, you're like, be better in the here and now or else I'm moving on. Like, that's what I'm kind of getting. And it could have been a friendship as well. Like, that's what I'm saying. And it could have been a romantic relationship. But this is what I'm seeing. Definitely very karmic. It's like you always want to give them a chance still. But the universe is saying, how teachable are you going to be? Like, how many times are you going to go through the same cycle? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So use your intuition to take you out of it. I'm sure a lot of you guys are out of it. But I feel like it's kind of like you can have the choice to get sucked back into it. Because I do feel like this person, like, they'll still be, like, standing there, but they'll always have their shield up. Like, they'll always have their guard up. And they're never going to really let you in with true intimacy. But, yeah, this person was your soulmate. But have faith that I feel like a better thing is going to come in if it was a romantic relationship. But yeah, a lot of perseverance this person has as well. But yeah, I feel like both you two definitely need to move forward. If this was a past relationship, this is probably an ex, but this is a friendship as well for some people. And I do see, honestly, I see for a lot of you guys, you cut this person off because they do feel like, to you, they feel like you cut them off too, and it was kind of like an end. You know, get what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like you cut this person off, and this was like a toxic ex, maybe even a narcissistic person, whatever it is. I do feel like you cut them off because they're viewing you that way. So that's what I see, and because you finally gained that self-worth. But I feel like they may always creep back up into your life. So don't take the little signs. Sometimes the angels send us signs that someone, like warnings that someone's coming back, and they'll send you signs of the person's name or situation, and we may think like, oh, they want us to be with this person. They're like, no. Like we're warning you, you know, like that this person's gonna pop up just so you're prepared. Like, I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it happens to me all the time. So I get the little warnings, and sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe no. Anyway, that's what I see for option number 2. You guys definitely upped your self-worth, upped your self-esteem. You have that Queen of Fire energy. So I'm feeling this is a past energy, and you guys are done and over with it. But I do feel like there's a little bit, that person still, their energy lingers around you because they are kind of like obsessed with you in a weird way. Infatuated, I should say, because I don't know if they're capable of love. You know, not to the extent that you need. All right, option number 3. Let's find out who is in your life for a reason and what that reason really is. Okay, moving along here. So, alchemy. Okay, lovely. I'm like, lovely. I'm already in a weird mood today. Oh, wow. A mentor. Oh, wow. Very interesting. This is really deep, guys, because I already feel the energy of this pile, and I'm like, so much better than the last one. Alchemy. So this person really showing you how to transform your life. This is really important, guys. Alchemy is turning a negative situation to a positive situation. I always give an example of like that person who like gets called fat and then like maybe like instead of like crying about it and like eating themselves into a frenzy, like they're like, you know what, screw that. I'm going to change the situation and go to the gym and I'll show them like, okay, not to say like you should succumb to body shaming, but it's kind of an example that I'm giving. Like someone says, oh, you'll never succeed, and they're like, screw you, I'm gonna take that energy and I'm gonna turn it around and I'm gonna be the best I could be. That's what I feel like that alchemy energy is. It's like taking like the negativity that people are putting at you and bringing it into a positive. And I feel like this person had the power to do so. Like they have that power, that momentum where they can really transform a situation. And maybe those situations resonated with the situation, maybe not. Those are just examples of what I'm like, you know, taking a pit, not like a negative and making it positive. And I feel like this person is great at that. And they may not be like outwardly like optimistic, because I do feel like they're really cool, laid back energy, but I feel like they got this inner strength to them. You view this person as really hardworking, dedicated, someone who's really goal-oriented, loyal, down to earth, practical. And also you kind of feel like they're a little closed off as well. Like you feel like they may be the type to just like close off their energy, you know? And it's really interesting because you guys kind of view each other very different. They view you as the lovers. Like they think that you're like, you know, potentially a good relationship partner for them. So this is really interesting, but you kind of view them as a mentor in ways. So it could be like both mentor relationship, but we're going to look a little further to see what else is going on here. But they think you're closed off. Like you might be really dedicated to your work or your job, but this person kind of came in to be a mentor for you as well. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so yes, this person's really detail-oriented, I feel like, and you kind of like that about them, because maybe you're not that way. I do feel like they do see things really clearly right now, and, or maybe, what am I getting from this? Like, okay, so this person is definitely has, like, a BS detector. Like, they can discern, like, truth from illusion, and I feel like that is something that you needed in your life when they came through. Okay, so what else do I see about this person? Okay. So this person also has really great self-esteem. They're really confident. But I also feel like maybe they came at a time in your life where they were really waiting for, you know, you were really waiting for like things to come in, things to come to fruition. But at the same time, it really didn't come through the way that you really wanted it to. So I do feel like this person has a lot of self-esteem, has a lot of self-worth, and they really did come in to help you transform a situation. Now, I also do feel like this person is really trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Okay, so I am getting like a romance situation as well. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, okay, interesting. So what I see from the situation is this was somebody who kind of came in as a mentor, but also a relationship. Because I do feel like they do still see you as a potential partner, but at the same time, you kind of see that they're moving slow and they're closed off. So this is what I'm kind of getting from the situation. you both view each other as closed off, because I got 4 of Pentacles here. So it's like you were probably waiting for this person to come and offer you love. They may have come and offered you mentorship, but they never offered you the relationship or the love that you wanted. I was like a little confused, but I'm like, oh, I see 4 of Earth twice. So I'm like, you're coming off closed off to them. They're coming off closed off to you. But deep down, I really do feel like they want more out of the relationship. So you might be confused about this connection, because you know what? This person came through as a mentor towards you and help you out with stuff, but really like you were waiting for something more from them. I'm like, why am I getting this energy of you waiting for something like from them? And I feel like, you know, this person just has a lot of self-esteem and they don't really want to embarrass themselves. That's what I kind of feel like. But they really do see you as down to earth. Like I got the Queen of Pentacles here again. You might be in business for yourself or a really hard worker, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. You definitely make time for them and they're noticing that. So that's what I see, or they may make time for you. Like notice the signs. If you don't really know who this person is, I'm going to throw out some signs right now. We got Pisces in 6th house. May have 6th house Pisces. We got Venus Pisces, 7th house Pisces as well. Also, all earth signs being highlighted for sure, even for you. You might be an earth sign. They might be an earth sign. I see a lot of earth energy going on here, a lot of earth in the chart. I'm also getting fire sign and also water signs as well, because I do see trust the King of Water here. So this person, like, it may not even be a water sign, but they're definitely very emotionally mature, but they're definitely going to hide that under the surface, because they're always thinking about, like, thinking and planning ahead. That's why there's the slow moving energy. So a new dawn and divine magic. Okay, and change. Get more information. Okay. So what I see from this situation is that this person came in your life as a mentor to be a mentor. But at the same time, there's definitely potential for romance between you two. That's what I kind of see, or at least something romantic. And then you may have thought this relationship has ended, but actually, I do feel like this person is going to make the effort to reconcile with you. So this is interesting. This person may be out of your life right now. But then I see this closed off energy, 4 Pentacle, 4 Pentacle. Both of you guys are like, all right, I'll help you out. But I'm not giving all of myself to anybody right now because I'm busy. And they may have the same energy. You know, I don't know if I want to step into this right now. I don't have that energy right now. So you both are kind of carrying that energy. So it's like once one of you guys kind of just lets go and makes a little bit more effort to get this relationship up and moving again, I do see something happening between you two, because I was like, what is going on here? So this started out definitely as a 6th house kind of thing. So one person wanted to mentor or help the other with their career. You might both be really into your career. You might have met at work, whatever. But then it's going to turn into a 7th house thing, which is a partnership, which is really nice, guys. I see Venus here. So there's love. There's definitely love going on here. But it's not right off the bat. Like, no one's really predicted that. It kind of just came out of nowhere. Maybe you felt the connection, but this person is definitely determined and they have a lot of creative achievement, or you have a lot of creative achievement. So, you know, you could be a mentor to this person as well. So we can also reverse the roles. I feel like you're both kind of mentors to each other, because it's kind of like the way that they view you, you view them. So that's really cool, because I'm kind of getting like the lovers, like you may even see them as the lovers too, potentially down the line. So they could also have Gemini in their chart as well. But I am seeing all earth signs. All the signs are being highlighted here. The worst is now behind you. Positive experiences are on the horizon. Extra magical energy surrounds you and your situation right now. Expect miracles and change. So something's going to change this relationship dynamic. I kind of feel like it was a relationship that came through to kind of, you thought, okay, maybe they just came through as a mentor. Maybe it just came through as a mentor to them. But then something changed, or something is going to change, and it's going to change the outcome of this relationship. Because you see, I was like slow in the beginning. I was like trying to pick up the information. I was like, I'm not really sure what's going on here. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that's kind of both your energy. Because you guys are like, I like this, but I'm confused. Like, I don't know what's happening. So this came through definitely as a mentorship, but for a lot of you guys, maybe it'll never turn to a relationship. It might turn into some sort of partnership moving forward, but I do feel like it's romance, because I feel make the effort, reconciliation. It's like, I don't know, there's a passion here. That's really what I'm seeing, but yeah, and I saw the lovers, so this is probably going to end up romantic for a lot of you guys. But I do think a lot of you guys know this person, but you may not be as in contact with this person as you have hoped to be. You might have had a good communication with them at some point, and then something kind of happened. But I think you both kind of closed up and froze up, and I feel like that's what kind of made the situation a little, like, awkward. Not awkward because it just wasn't the right timing, but you know what I'm saying, like, confusing. Depending on the situation, I heard awkward, so maybe you feel it was awkward. I don't feel awkward, though, ever. When people say, oh, this is awkward, I'm like, is it? I don't know. All right, moving on. Option number 4. Let's see who's in your life for a reason and what that reason is. Okay, so first things first, dreams. Okay, so this person definitely helped you with your dreaming. They helped you dream bigger in ways. Okay, so this is an extra throwaway card, so I don't even know why it's here. Let me pull another one. Interesting. Actually, I think that's metaphorical. Honestly, I think you tossed this person out of your life, just like I tossed that card out. A friendship. Okay. This is what I kind of see going on here. Yeah, you toss this person out. This is a friendship, though. This person definitely sees you as really intuitive, but also someone who really hurt them. So I do feel like you might have picked up on something. I tossed away, that was actually an extra card that didn't have anything on it, but I tossed it out and I picked up the sun. So you kind of view them as way far away from you now. I mean, the star, sorry. You view them as way far away from you. Maybe the sun as well. Maybe you guys did have good times together. Queen of Light, illumination. Okay, so something definitely came to light about this relationship. That's what I see. Reaching out. This person might have used to reach out to you a lot in the past. Friendship and gratitude. Oh, this is definitely an ex-friend or a current friend. So let's see, playfulness. So at one time oh my gosh, you see how many playful, friendship references that came through? We got friendship on this card, friendship on this card, friendship on the note that I wrote. So this was a friendship. We get it. Okay, so I feel like this person really liked you because you really protected them with your energy. I feel like you really are the type of person to nurture someone like a mother would nurture a child. And I do see this, like, you embraced this person at one point in your life. And I feel like you definitely did have a lot of fun together and hang out together a lot. But I think that you realized you needed to kind of revamp or renew the situation to create more balance into the situation. Because I do feel like there might have been some kind of fight. Because I do see the Three of Swords here. So I feel like this person's feelings are hurt right now. The situation's going to improve with forgiveness. So whoever this person is, there may have been a fight. But I do feel like the situation will improve and there will be forgiveness. So this is very good. I do see that like one or two of you need to let go of pride. This is one of the other kind of lessons that had come through. Okay, I kind of hearing there may have been jealousy about finances and career because you know why? Because what I was getting is that you might be a bigger dreamer than they are. You may have like a bigger, like a more open mind, and maybe you dream really big and maybe they don't understand like the way you think. Also with the star here, you might be Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. You can also just be like a fire sign, really something about, or Sagittarius I'm getting, or I don't know why, but I heard Mercury, Leo. I don't know why, but I heard that, but okay. Maybe that means something to somebody, but I do see that a lot of you guys have like a lot of pride as well. And I was like, this situation, like this was a good friendship, I do feel like, but maybe you hurt their feelings by accident and they kind of stepped away from you, but now they're kind of coming towards you again. I do feel like heart-to-heart conversations are there in finance and career. They might come to you and ask you like a question about your career, maybe to kind of break the ice. Maybe this is someone you work with as well, I'm getting, but I also do feel like you guys at one point really did have deep heart-to-heart conversations. We got 5th house here. You guys used to have a lot of fun together. So I do feel like there might have been kind of jealousy or animosity because maybe you were like the bigger dreamer and they weren't really like that. But I do feel like, you know, this was a friendship and I do feel like this person is very overprotective over you as well. So do you want to throw the whole friendship away? I don't think so. I feel like you guys have a lot of anxiety about this and they're going through their own transformation. They're going through their own balance. They're going through their own renewal. So this is definitely a friendship. I don't feel there was any kind of like sexual energy with this. I feel like this is a platonic, possibly same gender type of thing. I kind of do feel maybe a small percentage, you know, there was some kind of lines blurred because there was kind of a little heartache, but I kind of feel like this person is very sensitive and they're going to reach out to you. So I kind of feel like an old friend. Option number 4, an old friend's going to reach out to you and they're in your life for a reason just because they do have a genuine friendship towards you and it is kind of showing you to let go of your pride, or they had to let go of their pride to be coming back into your life. The situation is going to improve with forgiveness. So they may forgive, you may forgive, you both need to forgive. But I do feel like they do care about you. That is what I see because there is gratitude. Like, I do feel like when you were out of their life, they're like actually thinking back, like, you know what? I really did appreciate you as my friend. And that's what I see. See the finance and career. I'm going to get clarity about finance and career. The Emperor. Okay, so, one thing they really admire about you is your stability. I feel like you maybe they were a little threatened by your stability at first and your strong personality, but now they admire that about you because other people in their life had this Knight of Fire, very flaky energy, and you were never like that with them, and they kind of now appreciate that about you, and that's what I kind of see moving in as well. It's like they kind of felt like maybe this was a friend you got into a fight with or a situation, you got into a fight with somebody, and maybe they felt like, oh, I can find a better friend than you, and then like they realized, oh wait, I actually can't find better, you know, like, and it's funny because it's like that sounds like a relationship, so it could have been a friends with benefits thing, but I really think this is a genuine friendship. I really do. That's how I feel. All right, let's see what other message comes through. I want to pull one more. explore your options. So, okay, this is an interesting message. So I feel like this person does want to come back and be your friend, but the universe is saying explore your options when it comes to friends. Like, yes, you can spend time with this person or hang out with this person, but I really, really do feel like you definitely have some better friends out there for you. And you might have just lost connection with this person, and they want to be in your life, that the friendship is there for a reason. It definitely taught you guys to let go of pride and understand each other. But at the same time, the universe says, okay, explore your options, because there's definitely better friends out there that are not going to argue with you over petty little things, but do appreciate the fact that they do those things because they care. So kind of like to flip your perspective and to let you see, like, there's always a reason behind people's motives and how they act. So that's what I see for option number 4. All right, let's go into option number 5. Let's find out who is in your life for a reason and what that reason is. All right, so hole in the soul. All right, so this person came in to really show you a side of yourself that was broken, maybe that you weren't really aware of. Interesting. So I do see with you and this person to learn self-love. There you go. This person came in and taught you about more self-love. How you guys view this situation with each other. You view this person as really honest. So maybe they told you, like, listen, like, you definitely deserve more than what you're putting up with. You're doing great. And let's see what else. Okay, they do see that you're in need of healing, and you have a lot of options ahead of you. And maybe you have a lot of confusion going on as well. That's what they kind of notice. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, this person could be an earth, I don't know why I said earth when I see water and air sign here, but it doesn't matter, I guess. I do feel like, okay, wow. So interesting. This person came in your life when you or them needed a lot of healing. So both of you guys, I feel like, kind of mirrored each other. I feel like you both needed to learn more self-love. And you both had a hole in the soul from your past. And I feel like this person does see that, you know, you're going through a lot of healing and you are getting where you need to be. And this person does see you for your potential. Because I feel like they're like, whoa, this is someone who has a lot of options open for them. And you're like, this person is really smart. You think they're really smart. They could be an air sign. Like I said before, you think they're really smart. You're really infatuated with them, I guess you could say. All right, I didn't know if this was going to be like a friendship thing or a fling, but we got romance, communicate clearly, and success. So you guys definitely need to start communicating a little more clearly with each other. And I do feel like when you guys do come together, you guys are really, you have a lot of fun. Like, you just are like really friendly with each other. I feel like really playful energy. Also, you or this person might be involved in health or a healing field, because I see the health card come up here. And yes, I really do feel like a spiritual reason is why this person came into your life. Of course, is what the reading is about, but it's like, it's super like heightened right now. Like, there is a reason for this. Okay, deception is here, of course. This person, let's see what they're hiding, because I feel like they are hiding something from you. Okay. They're hiding. Okay, let's see. They're hiding the fact that they're dissatisfied with the way like their life is going. They're moving on from a lot of tough things, and they're hiding the fact that they are a dreamer and that they are romantic. I think they're hiding their feelings for you, and that's why I see the Page of Water here. That's what I was kind of getting, but with the Four of Water, it's like maybe they want more from the connection that they're letting on to be. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. The High Priestess. I think this person feels a connection the way that you do, but they're hiding that from you, because there's definitely an intuitive connection going on here. And I do feel like this person is just kind of making it seem like, you know, this is a whatever thing to them, but I feel like this connection does mean a lot to them. And that's what is kind of going on here. Because you both kind of needed to learn self-love. And I do feel like, even though nobody's really making the right moves as far as romantic gestures go, I do feel like with the Knight of Air, one person is definitely going to be charging towards the other very soon, just like out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, well, we'll see where this goes. Yes, as soon as this person gets out of their head and stops being so frustrated with what's going on, and as soon as this person starts to really walk away from those cups that no longer serve them, I do see they're going to take a leap of faith towards possibly a romantic relationship with you. So this could have been a friendship. This could have been like, you know, a friendship or a relationship that started kind of slow, or whatever it is. It's like romance, communicate clearly, success. Like, the key is definitely going to be communicating more clearly, because the more you guys act like this Four Cups energy, because I feel like you're both doing that, like, oh, I'm not interested, the more it's just going to like take its time. But this person realizes like that you need healing, so that's why they're not rushing towards you the way that maybe you had wanted to. I do feel it's romantic. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh man, look what I just pulled. Soulmate relationship. Wow, beautiful. So with all these positive cards, I was worried when I see deception, but no. This is like deception. that you want to see, because you're like, for some reason, no, I really feel like this person likes me. Like, they don't say it, but I do feel like they like me, but they don't say it. Like, they act like, you know, that's cool that you're, you know, they're like, oh, we could be friends, you know, like, that's what I kind of feel like the vibe is. But success, communicate clearly, romance. Okay, so treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Interesting. This person or you might be falling into a lot of abundance. And this is like, it may not like make sense, but I do feel like this abundance and having like, will give one or the other person more free time to like spend with each other. Or just like, somebody's going to fall into more money and that's going to give them the confidence to come forward. Or you're just going to have abundance of love coming in from this person. So this is good. The moon is here. Okay, nobody sees anything clearly, of course. Do we ever? Especially when emotions are involved. We got Mars here. We got very strong-willed energies. You and them got a lot of Mars. You guys are hustlers. You work hard. But you guys, like, I feel like another thing, too, like, the whole in the soul thing, it's not that you don't love yourself or this person doesn't love themselves. It's that they're coming to show you that, like, they are like you. Does that make sense? Like, they went through things you went through. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Because it's like, how do they teach you self-love? Let me pull a card because I'm like, how do they teach you self-love? The wheel. It's like, the lovers. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, so it's like they understand you. But the lovers here, I almost feel like, it's like I hear twin souls. Like, I don't really believe in twin flames or practice it. But it's like, if there was a connection that felt very twin-like, it would be this one. Because the lovers is like Gemini twins. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm getting like twin. Everybody is whole on their own. This is not like a, oh, this is your other half type of deal. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, definitely like they mirror like what's going on with you. So I do feel like you and this person kind of actually want to be whole on your own, but you guys want to be whole together and you want a healing. So interesting. We got the lovers here. So I almost feel like, yeah, I almost feel like just simply you guys feel like you're twins. Like, oh, me too. Oh, me too. Like you have a lot in common simply, and positive changes in the situation just keeps moving forward. Even though you didn't expect it to. I feel like you both didn't expect the connection to go as far as it did, and it keeps going along. So we got graciousness and always joyful. So I do feel like a lot of you guys, by the way, I do feel like this is a past life relationship. This is a deep soulmate relationship, possibly a deep karmic bond. Like this is definitely a positive soulmate relationship. When I say that I don't believe it's twin flame, it's just because I don't use those words, just because I don't want people to think that they're out here in this world without their other half there. You know what I mean? But honestly, I do feel like you guys could relate to that because you guys are romantic deep down. This person is romantic. That you guys do kind of want someone to complement your energy. There is nothing wrong with that. This person is a complement to your energy. They vibrate the same level as you. Too many people out here calling people who do not vibrate at their level their other half. And I'm like, that's a dangerous game here. But this person, you know what? You can call them the other half one day, I think. This is what I'm kind of saying, but don't get too carried away. General reading. Okay, so anyways, choose your battles. Okay, this is really funny. You guys like kind of like both feisty with each other. Choose your battles. Like, so you might kind of sometimes rub each other the wrong way, but you two definitely learn to choose your battles wisely with each other. And the angelic help, like, I do feel like with angelic help, it's like you guys are strong personalities, so it's like maybe you guys are being headstrong about this connection, and they just like, no. You guys need to spend more time together. That's what I see. The big picture is that you are getting help with this connection. And definitely choose your battles more wisely in life. Because I do feel like you're both very feisty personalities. So yeah, I also see Cancers here. Rising Sun or Moon Cancer. They may be a Rising Sun, Moon Cancer. Or I also see Mars Cancer here. They could have Mars Cancer, Moon Cancer as well. Because we got Mars and Moon in Cancer. But air signs and water signs are here. Also earth signs. Also Gemini. And all air signs. Okay, I said that already. Water signs, earth signs. Okay, so mostly all the signs. But that's what I see. All right, let's get a clarification on, where this relationship is heading right now as we're speaking. The Chariot. Okay, so the message for you guys is that if it's meant to be, it will be. Because fate is a strong energy, right? So it's like, just keep living your life and doing your thing. You guys are Chariot people, which is also ruled by Cancer, which is really funny. Okay, so Chariot people are people who are really goal-oriented. So if somebody just, like, is in their way, like, they go out of their way. So it's like, as long as you guys align the same way and your goals and dreams align the same way and no person is, like, knocking each other off their path, the relationship will continue to flourish because both you two value that type of energy. And that's what I kind of see. All right, awesome. Also, I just feel like when you're around this person, you feel great, like your health improves because you both have healing energy. All right, enough with option number 5. That took a lot of time up. All right. Option number 6. Let's see who is in your life for a reason and what that reason is. Who do we got here? All right, we got unleash your creativity. So this person obviously is here to unleash some creativity into your life. All right. Okay. All right, so with the energy of this person is really funny because I'm really getting from the situation, like, you are saying and they're saying, you guys are both, okay, no, you're saying, I think they're my soulmate, but I'm really not sure. Like, that's how you feel about the situation. Like, I'm not sure about this situation, but I feel really creative and, like, I want to sing about this person. I want to think about this person. I want to write about this person. I don't know why, because I think they're my soulmate. You know, you guys may be really logical, and that's why, but I also feel like you do see this person, like, as being really stable and having, like, maybe a lot of success to them, but you also are not seeing them clearly, or there's something about, like, you just seeing a situation with limitations. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, this person might have a lot of fire in them. They have a lot of optimism, and they could be sometimes a little aggressive. That's what I kind of feel like. This person for sure is in love with you, because we got the Queen of Cups here of how they view you. Beautiful, in love with you, you know, definitely, like, they definitely see your value. Okay, so motivator. Okay, so this person may have been a motivation in your life, but depending on the situation, we're going to find out why they were a motivator to you. This person definitely got you to open up to them, or you got them to open up. Youthful love. Okay, this is what I see. This was definitely somebody you were in a relationship with, possibly when you were younger. That's why I see the prince here. They could have been kind of immature, but I do feel like they kind of motivated you to get more out of life. There's a lot of enthusiasm, and at the core, there was a friendship here. Let's see what's else. Okay, self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt, and remember, you're God's perfect child, and pay attention to signs. Your inner guidance can yield valuable information. So, all right. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, yes. So you and this person met at a time where you're both going through a lot of codependency. Maybe you were codependent on each other at some point. And I feel like this person motivated you because you finally realized, like, you kind of wanted to do better, because I do feel like with the forgiveness here, maybe this person communicated with you and made you motivated as well. Maybe they did have a motivational quality to them. But I do kind of feel like you decided, like, that you couldn't see them clearly, so you didn't really want to be with them anymore. You can really see where the relationship was going clearly. That's what I'm kind of getting. But I do feel like they got to be really creative. Like, you're both really creative souls. But I see how, obviously, calling in your soulmate, I kind of feel like through this relationship, you got motivated to bring in something better for yourself. Because we got the moon and 10 of cups. Like, you're like, you know what? I know I deserve happiness, and I know it's coming. So I'm going to embrace the things I don't know. So trust, meditation brings answers, and fear. Okay, so this relationship may have brought a lot of anxiety and fear onto your life as well. I'm getting like there's a lot of good times and bad times between you and this person. I'm getting trust that if you meditate, you'll get the answer to the situation. Mercury is here, and Pluto. There was a lot of transformation in this relationship. Jupiter, Virgo. This person may have Jupiter and Virgo in their chart. They may be Mercury, Virgo, a Sun, Moon, Virgo, have Virgo in their chart. You may have strong Jupiter, but let's just see what, I'm trying to figure out when I say, okay, codependency and all that stuff, what this says. Okay, Justice here, and Queen. Okay, Queen of Cups again. I'm just hearing you could do better. So this might be a relationship that came into your life where you needed motivation to kind of see your worth and kind of do better. Like, this person had a lot of fiery energy, and they definitely wanted to motivate you to kind of change your life for the better. But at the same time, they were in your life, but maybe you were a big motivator for them. This is what I'm kind of getting to, because this is like two different scenarios. For a lot of you guys, you always motivated this person, and I feel like you want to get someone who motivates you the same way you motivated them. Because I feel like with the Fire Prince, I feel like they were very like optimistic, but then they would go from like optimism to like aggressive very quickly. And I feel like, pay attention, like the signs were kind of saying like, you are the Queen of Cups, and you deserve justice, and this relationship is not helping you out as it is, you know. But this person, like, I feel like it's like you were like with the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles, you're like, they could be this King of Pentacles for me, but they're really not, you know. That's what I kind of see. Let me get clarity on like what's going on with their energy. 10 of Air. You see, this person gets very self-defeated very easily. That's what I'm getting. Even if they're motivating you, I see that's, oh, 3 of Hearts. Yeah, a lot of heartache in this relationship as well. So even if they didn't really motivate you, you didn't really motivate them, you were motivated to leave this relationship because you're like, okay, I don't really want this. I definitely think this is like somebody you were involved with. Could have been ex-friend, ex-relationship, ex-whatever. That's what I see. They weren't really as motivated as you. It was a young love. You guys were enthusiastic about it. You had it, and it died out. This person would love to be back with you, though. They think you're so beautiful and amazing. And they're like, you know what? even sometimes they have to admit you deserve better than what they can give to you. And they don't want to admit that, but I do see that's the truth. So you guys are calling in a better soulmate right now. So this relationship existed just so you can understand what you want and call in a better soulmate for yourself. And, you know, this person may be going through some great sadness right now without you in their life, especially if it's a past relationship. But it was a youthful love, and, you know, that's a puppy love. And it's not a mature love. And I feel like, you know, you just got really creative. You might have, like, you might be in the arts of some kind, and they might have really inspired you. You know, you guys might have both had creative hobbies or both really playful and fun people, but you may have gone out together a lot. Whatever the situation is, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you to the right person for you. All right, moving along. Option number 7. Let's see who's in your life for a reason and what that reason is. Okay. So this person came in your life to tempt you. Interesting, right? Temptation. Let's see what this is about. So we got a King of Swords here. Oh, we got someone who has eye candy. Someone who looks good physically. That's what I'm getting. We got someone who appears to be very balanced, but ultimately someone who is not all they seem to be, very immature. So this person definitely came in to tempt you. Oh, okay. They also came in to change your perspective. Very interesting. Because I was just thinking about, because I just watched Beauty and the Beast, and like how like the whole movie was kind of about like people could change, and it's kind of like all the characters changed their perspectives on each other. And I kind of feel like in this situation, it was like this guy, this girl's like really good looking, really like, you know, just something about them. They were just really, I don't know, they were just charming, and everything seemed right and balanced about them, but it was like they were hiding like a little like demon inside of them. Like that's what I kind of feel like. Oh my gosh, yeah, this person's gonna try to come back into your life, by the way, so be prepared. We got the Hermit here. You definitely want to like, okay, you definitely don't want anything to do with this person anymore. Like you definitely are like, okay, you want to tell yourself to change your perspective, because at one point you thought they were your knight in shining armor, but then you realized they were just a little page fighting their own demons, you know? Year from now, be assertive. Holy strokes, does this person not give up? They'll be hitting you up all next year. Isn't that funny? Isn't that something? So you learn that you're only going to be happy with an honest person. This is what you learn in this relationship. Happiness comes from honesty. Being honest with yourself. Someone being honest with you. Of course, this was your soulmate for learning and for growth, but they also helped you see the red flags, because you might have been really charmed by them. My Uber driver one time said to me, the devil is a gentleman. I don't know what we were talking about, but I think that was Shakespeare. I don't really know. He said that, but don't quote me on that. But I always think about that, because the devil's a gentleman. Like, that's how I feel. Like, this person was charming, said and did all the right things, but then when it came down to it, they were your soulmate, but the type that you need to run far away from. So that's the lesson they got. They changed your perspective on what looks like a good relationship, what looks like a good partner. And they could have been an air sign. They could have also been a Leo, a Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, what else? Oh, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. That's all the signs I'm getting. Virgo as well. All the signs. I think you have Virgo in your chart. You might be a water sign. Okay, so 11th house is here. The freeing yourself from this person was happiness for you. A great decision. And you finally got like the momentum to put yourself first after this relationship. I do see Saturn is here, so you guys went through some pretty harsh karma with this situation. It really felt like maybe this person was the one at one point, and then you were like, no, this is not it at all. This is not what I thought it was. And you're always tempted to kind of go back to it, because I feel like it's definitely like this person definitely knew how to get in your head about the stuff that was missing from your soul, you know? That sounds really scary, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they knew how to say the right things to lure you back in. It's kind of like the imagery we're getting here. I'm going to have you guys look at it. It's like they knew how to lure you back in, which is kind of creepy. Ways of prosperity. Yeah, you're having a lot of ways of prosperity. I have so many clients, people come to me like, if you used to keep going back to a really toxic energy or person, that will block your full of your oh my god, I can't even talk right now. Your flow of abundance, because the universe always tries to show you signs. Like, if your car is breaking down every single time you go to pick up your toxic ex, like, maybe you should think about, like, what the universe is trying to tell you. Not like, everything is going wrong, I just gotta fight with my toxic ex again, and my car broke down. It's like, why don't you look at the energy of why everything is happening? And that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, when something is really causing you stress, it's time to let it go. So that's what I kind of feel like. You're changing your perspective. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna maybe I need to be more positive and more proactive about my own life and stop letting this person let me decide how my day is going. So finally, you know, there's going to be a blessed change come through and waves of prosperity in your life. Once you kind of get this toxic, negative energy, we all know somebody or a friend who gets with a negative, toxic person and it doesn't end well for them financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. And we've all been through it. So it's not anything I'm like, you know, I'm not coming for you. I'm not. Oh, okay. So, wow, interesting. We got a hidden message down here, though. A love and bond as deep as the ocean. So it's funny, though, because it's like, I'm like going off about this, but you know what? After all that, though, the reason why you stay in the situation is because there was real love there. And, you know, with this love, you really learned how to grow and be yourself. And I feel like you stuck up for yourself. So that's why, you know, yes, this is your soulmate, but yeah, they had a lot of red flags to them as well. And I feel like you guys learned unconditional love, to love them as, to love them for who they are. But I feel like a lot of you guys who chose option number 7, you definitely fell in love with a dishonest person. And you changed your perspective on love. I feel like before the situation, like, you're like, oh my God, if I fall in love, this is it. Then you're like, you know what? I can live without someone I'm in love with if this person is toxic for me. So there was real love here. There was real love here. Now I see this. But sweet thoughts, domestic happiness, and devoted affection. Interesting. Let me clarification of this, because now I'm like, 2 of air. Okay. 5 of earth. Okay, no. 5 of water. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, 2 of air, 5 of earth, 5 of... So 5 of pentacles, 5 of cups, and 2 of air. So this person is going to come in and say, I want happiness with you. I want devoted to you. I love you. I want to be affectionate towards you. And they're going to say sweet things, whispering sweet nothings in your ear. But the results of this person, you kind of know already. 5 of cups. Things not are going to turn out as you plan. 5 pentacles, you always feel left out in the cold with them no matter what. And 2 of air, it's like they never really made a decision to actually make those changes you needed. So it's funny. That's what I see here for option number 7. Really interesting, because I was like, but I could see like there was love, a real connection, real past life bond. You know, I get it, but be assertive a year from now, because it's like, I guess this was a challenge for you guys, because I do see the 6 of Cups energy, to let go of somebody. You know, it's always going to be tempting to go back to somebody you love, but it's like, that love is really toxic for you. That's what I see for option number 7. Deep, guys, deep. All right, but I do see you guys persevering and all that stuff. Let me get some advice for the situation. 2 of fire. Yeah, I do see a powerful new partnership coming into your life. Motivating partnership, not a draining partnership. All right, option number 8. Let's find out what's happening in this love connection situation. I guess it's a love connection now because I just changed the title. Why is this person in your life? And I guess it's a love connection because I just said this out of the blue. Whoa, okay, 5. Okay, wow. First of all, beauty. Whoever this person is, they think you're like so beautiful. They're just like, they think you're like the walking god, goddess, whatever. Wow, and they think you're like so independent and strong. They're like, whoa, this person had lightning struck their tower, but yet they still got it going on. Can we look at how beautiful this woman is in the artwork? Like, they think you're so strong and independent. It's like nothing can break you. They think that nothing can break you. That's how they feel about you. And you view them like the magician. They're magical. They're charismatic. They're amazing. So you guys really view each other very highly. Oh my God, the magician came up again. So this person definitely, Google the magician personality as an oracle card and like read some of those descriptions. This person fits the T to a magician. And like, why don't you just tell us? The magician personality is someone who could really, they're go-getter. Like, they're usually in sales positions, or they climb really high in the ranks. They could be manipulative, but it's like, you know, they're the type of person you're like, they're gonna break my heart, but I'm gonna love every moment of it. And also, they're just some people who know how, like, to just win a room, or they just make things appear. Like, they could even be good at tricks or party games, or like, you know, like, they're just people who just light up fiery energy. They know how to have the tools to create success in their life. So some people think the magician is just a manipulator. Maybe the magician reverse, maybe the magician with the devil, but that's not true. Like, I love magician personalities. I love a motivated, confident person, and I'm, you know, that's just me. Like, this is what I like. So get excited about this. No, I do think this person, you view them as this, so you're going to resonate that. They're a magician to you. They definitely, you might be a little skeptical of them, but doesn't mean that they mean any harm. I don't see anything that bad going on here. Okay, but I do see 5 of air, so they might be playing a little mind games. I'm like, really bad, but they might have been like, this magician, okay. Yeah, this magician, okay, yeah, now we got the story here. An ex-lover and ex-friend. This magician made a bad choice. That's what I feel like, okay? Compromise and helpful people. You know what's really funny too? Like this love yourself first, I kind of read it as, even though I've seen these cards a million times, I read it as love at first sight. So I feel like it was like love at first sight when you met this person. And then you guys are obviously probably broken up now is what I'm getting. But the thing that I'm really seeing here between you guys is that this person, like, they realize like that you will never break or bend, which is amazing. So you guys might have been at battle with each other. And, you know, you enjoyed getting to know this person, but you let them know that you deserve love. So let's see what's going on in this situation here. Trust and worry. So I think there was a lot of distrust in this relationship. Like, as I'm talking about the Magician, I kind of feel like now I see this person may have had the negative aspects of the Magician as well. Not that I feel like they may have been a full-on cheater, but they definitely were very flirtatious with a lot of people, a lot of different people. And it's like, they did something to break your trust, and it may not always be that case, but, like, I do feel like because you can never trust them and worried about trusting them, you're like, I just want to be with someone I trust. So I feel like, you know, I'm going to compromise and be in a relationship with someone who's a little bit more helpful to me, you know? But let's see what else is going on here. We got Aries. It could have been Aries or Gemini. We got Uranus. We got Aquarius. We got 9th house and Capricorn. It could have been a Gemini, an Aries, or a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. Okay, so we got 9th house here in Uranus. This person definitely went within themselves and started to really, you know, reflect on what they've done in their behaviors. That's what I see. Like I said, it could be just like an ex fling, an ex something, you know, like, could just be like, it doesn't have to be like a full on, like, this is my ex, like, I don't get that energy. It could have been like a fling that started and ended and died out, but I feel like, you know, you got a yes here and positive energy. Yes, there could still be compromise and a positive outcome to the situation. That's what I see. So, and also a lot of you guys were asking like about this person, if they still view you positively after like you telling them off or whatever. And yeah, they still view you positively, surprisingly. Well, depending on the situation, obviously. You're not surprised, but oh my gosh, so funny. So you know when I said love at first sight, I'm going to have you guys read this card. First emotions of love. Both of you had love at first sight when you met each other, but grant me a single smile. I feel like either you or them like has an amazing smile. You guys both make each other smile. But a lot of you guys have a lot of fears going on with this person. So I'm trying to figure out, what is the point of this connection, though? Like, can we get the point here? Self-sabotage. Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, got it. So this person came into your life, and it felt like love at first sight, but either you or them self-sabotaged the relationship. So you were being shown how you self-sabotage. So maybe this person self-sabotaged the relationship with you, and then you told them, you're sabotaging this, like you told them the truth. And it was like, that was kind of their darkest fear. Like, they're afraid of being vulnerable. So I feel like they self-sabotaged themselves. So maybe they just said or did things that didn't align with how they really felt, because there was really positive love here. So let's see what else was the reason for this connection. I'm going to get a little more clarity on this because I'm curious, you know? Peace. There could be peace after a tough, there could still be peace and balance after a tough situation. So for some of you guys, a friendship. For a lot of you guys, maybe it's like, you know, a next situation that you need to get along with them. Or for some of you guys, I really do feel like it could be possible reconciliation. We got 6 of Pentacles and 10 of Fire. Okay, so it's just like a lot of you guys were giving a lot of time and energy into this relationship, and you want something a little bit more traditional. So I feel like unless this person gives you what you want, you did learn how to release them finally and bring in what you do want. So I feel like, okay, for a lot of you guys, like the peace I'm seeing and the balance is going to come through a new relationship, but you learned through this one. Let me get one more clarification for this. Break free. Okay, there you go. Break free. I kind of feel like, you know, you broke free of this relationship, but it taught you like, you know, that you deserve peace and balance in a relationship, because this person, like, at the end of the day, they couldn't really show you their feelings. It's like everything I feel like was like a one-up, you know? I don't really feel like they were like narcissistic. I feel like they had some positive qualities to them. They could have been at times, though. Just not really what you pictured yourself with, you know? They were strong, though. They were a strong personality. They had probably had a tough life. And you know what? They're really fun to be with. Had a lot of great friendship moments with them, I see. You know, they had their positive sides. They're really friendly, I feel like. But anyway, they think you're beautiful. They think that you're unbreakable, and I don't know if they'll be coming back into your life. This is a done deal, but I do see that this has definitely really taught you a lot about yourself And, you know, you could have been even married to this person, I'm hearing. It really depends on the situation. But, you know, at one point you really felt like that was love at first sight. And, you know, it is what it is, right? The Empress. Wow, though, they really see you for your worth, though. So you definitely walked away from this, and it gave you confidence to walk away from other people who didn't give you what you wanted. And they sabotaged that relationship with you. And I think they regret it, but they know, like, they did it, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to see how they feel about their regret. Oh, yeah, they have a lot of regret and anxiety about what they did in the situation. And it really depends on the situation, you know? Whatever the demons they were dealing with. All right, option number 9. Last but not least, let's see what's going on. Pride. So this relationship came in to tell you to swallow your pride. You view this person as really, let's see. I'm trying to figure it out. Overwhelmingly friendly, I think. And also, ooh, 7 of Wands. They think you're defensive. Okay, so let's see what's going on in this situation. We got 2 notes here. A teacher and a painful lesson. Okay, so this person came in as a painful lesson teacher. You know what I'm saying? So this person gave you a painful lesson, but this was a lesson you needed to be taught, right? So you definitely think this person is friendly, but maybe, but they think you're really defensive. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. Denial, family issues, trust. So we got Scorpio, Libra, 4th house, music for manifesting, playtime. All right, what's going on here? I'm like a little bit like, okay, so I need already a clarifier. Okay, so one person is learning from the other a lot. Like, really taking in everything you're doing. You're both going through a lot of healing, or we're going through a lot of healing. One person's a little passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. I do feel like you don't need to worry so much. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Okay. This could be a friend. It can also... Okay, a lot of you guys is a friendship. A lot of you guys, it might be a fling. Honestly, I do feel like there's a lot of positive energy in this relationship, but I'm like, there's a lot of confusion. Because I feel like both you and this person have a lot of big goals and dreams. That's what I see. Also, I see music. Maybe you guys connected because you both like music. You both like to manifest with music. You both like to play and have fun. Both of you are in need of a rest. Both of you are going through transformation. And I do see both of you are a career person and also family people. So you guys have all these in common. So we got denial and family, healing family issues. So you guys both like might be denying the fact that you need or are going through a lot of healing. And that's what your pride is telling you. So this relationship might be showing you, you know. I feel like you might have gone through a painful lesson and this person came in, or this person kind of gave you that painful lesson. So let's see. They could be... also, let's say a fire sign as well, or an earth sign as well. So we got gratitude, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. So I'm like stumped, guys. Let me figure out what's going on here in your situation. Accept heaven's help. Ready, set, go. Okay. I'm trying to think like I'm trying to think if you were if they were the painful lesson or they came in after a painful lesson. Let's see. They came in after a painful lesson. That's what I feel like. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So this person came to teach you that, you know, these painful lessons that you went through, they are for growth. You know, that's what I see. And you know what? I do feel like you guys have a lot of pride and you're very defensive. So this person like kind of came in and said, loosen up a little. Like, don't worry. Like, you can ask me for help. You know, I'm here to help you. That's what I feel like. You have a lot of gratitude and there's a lot of innocence in this relationship as well. Like, I feel like you guys have an innocent kind of bond. And you know what's funny too? I pulled the Queen of Air and King of Air. So it kind of does tell me that you guys are like a weird match in ways, because not a weird match, but a good match, even though this connection kind of feels weird and confusing. Even though you're both confused, you're both very logical and go with logic. You could be very independent, experienced, realistic, and witty, and they could be very brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic, obviously vice versa, depending on the gender and who you're watching for. But both of you guys need to learn to heal and to just like let go and have fun. One party needs to learn how to just like be patient, and the other party needs to learn how to be more outgoing and fun and adventurous. So I feel like that's why the connection came through. Could be a friendship, could be a love relationship. I'm getting both. Both of you guys have a dedicated effort to nurturing each other. That's what I see. So, both of you guys are going through an awakening right now. So you guys have a lot. You're teaching and learning from each other. And maybe there's a painful lesson between each other, or you both went through a painful lesson I'm really feeling you both went through a painful lesson before you met each other. That's what I'm seeing. Healing family issues and trust. Trust that you're both just healing your family issues right now. That's what I see. And one person might be in denial of the connection over the other. That's what I see right now. But I do feel like when both or one party acquires more material wealth and true prosperity, like I feel like they're gonna feel more themselves. I don't know why I keep getting the message for another option too, which is funny. One person's spying on the other. Like that's what I feel like. One person likes to watch the other on social media. That's something I'm picking up. Okay, so what's the storyline I'm getting here? Because you guys are like, okay, let's see. Accept heaven's help. Ready, set, go. This person wants to help you, and you can ask this person for help. That's what I see. And you both are really, like, dedicated to nurturing. So why do they view you as Seven of Wands? Like, that's the question I want to know. Why is it Seven of Wands? Knight of Fire again. Okay, so you both kind of think of each other, like, maybe as, like, not the most reliable. I feel like maybe both of you guys kind of put on a front that you're both, like, non-committal. But at the same time, I do feel like with the Nine of Cups here, it's like they're like, like, honestly, I feel like this person's, like, not the best for me, but for some reason I'm really happy with them. They're kind of like what I wanted, which I never knew what I wanted in my life, you know? That's what I kind of feel like. And then we got a lot of energy of transformation and growth, and we got a lot of energy of just, like, I don't know what it is. It's just, like, I feel like this connection just existed and it was unexpected. But I do feel with the Queen of Cups here, it's like, there's potential for more here as well. But I am getting to saying that this depends on the situation. This could be just a friendship that grows deeper. But I do feel like, you know, this is a good connection here. So why this relationship exists? It exists because you guys both need to just play, have fun, trust each other. You both are healing. You both are going through awakening. You both are able to talk to each other for help. You both are healing. You both are learning from each other. You have a lot in common. You both have a lot of pride, though. You both are denial about, you know, going through pain right now. I feel like you're both, will call each other out, like, oh, that person needs healing. It's like, you need healing, too, you know? Like, that's what I kind of feel like. And honestly, you both are really dedicated to yourself and working hard. So let's see what I can see for the outcome of this relationship. Obviously, keep in mind it's a general reading. Oh, my God, Nine of Cups again. I pulled it again. Can we talk? Okay, wish fulfillment. Okay, you are each other's wish that you never expected. That's what I kind of feel like. Whatever you want from the situation is what you're going to get. So that's what I get for option number 9. Very interesting. As for signs, like I said before, the Scorpio and Libra that I saw. But of course, I also see all fire signs and earth signs and air signs as well. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra especially. Just because I pulled Queen of Air and King of Air. It's like you both love to just, like, chat about, like, your thoughts and ideas. Like, there's so much air energy going on there. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. My videos keep getting longer and longer. I hope you all enjoy your New Year's or whenever you get to this video. And if it's in 2019, happy 2019. I love you all. Bye.